night
away.
I didn't grow up with these songs. I was raised in Islam. Ours was more like Allahu Akbar.
Warning for underage listeners. This is an adult-oriented podcast. There will be frequent references to kink, sex, crude language, and various other grotesqueries. If you're under 18 and looking for answers and upfront advice about sex, please visit scarletteen.com. Also, for the dude bro listeners out there, this is nerdy shit. Go away.
Welcome to the Gotham Press Podcast.
This is a verbal orgy about anything like the Grafenberg spot,
The difference between Star Trek and Star Wars.
the finer points of throwing a pair of floggers, and just whatever the hell we find to talk about.
That said, if you have a desire to learn these and many more kinktastic nerdgasms, stay tuned.
Yeah. Oh, shit. It's just me this time. Greedy's not here, because Greedy is way back in sunny California. I, on the other hand, am in the Midwest, freezing my balls off.
His snowballs.
Yes, my snowballs. And as you heard, looks like I have a guest. Somebody that agreed to come onto the podcast with me.
Hi.
Hi. So, guest, who are you?
I'm Sara Hussain. I am a marketer, a singer-songwriter, an actress, and a model.
You are all the things.
I'm all the things.
All of them. So, how does one become all of the things like you?
I meet a lot of people, and then I just collaborate with a bunch of the peoples. Like photographers, videographers. I probably should expand on that. Photographers.
Just a little bit.
Videographers.
Our normal audience may think like, ooh, what is she doing?
Don't worry, it's all PG-ish.
Aww.
But no, basically, I talk to a lot of people. I'm very people friendly. I love people. And so I'm always like just getting out there, meeting a whole bunch of like different people. Sometimes they're in the entertainment industry, sometimes not, and they know people in the entertainment industry, and then I just get out there, just put myself out there. I start sharing with people about my gifts, and then next thing I know, they're calling me up and wanting to do like maybe a photo shoot or collaborate on a song or something else along those lines.
Okay, that all sounds great. So, real quick, we're going to get back to you in a moment, but the fans, they want to know where to find us, out there in the world, on the internet. And even though they're listening to us right now, they obviously found us. They want to know where to spread the word to their friends. So, if you got friends that you think would love to listen to the Gotham Press, you can always find us out there. We're on FetLife, of course, the Gotham Press. We're on YouTube. Just search for Gotham Press Podcast. We're on Twitter, Gotham Press Pod. We're on Facebook, Gotham Press Podcast. We are on Spotify. Yes, we are even on Spotify. We told you that last time.
Woo!
And we have a new page since the unfortunate death of Tumblr. Moment of silence. Okay.
Amen.
Yeah. I think that's the first time that's been said on this podcast. But since the unfortunate death of Tumblr, we have moved over to the new, replacement site for that, which is BDSMLR. BDSMLR.com.
Is that like the kink version of Tumblr?
Pretty much. Well, technically, Tumblr was a kink version of Tumblr. All the way up until stupid Yahoo and Verizon bought it. And made it PG-13 and said, no, we will not allow you to have those adult-oriented things like female presenting nipples or anything else sexual.
Do you hear that, erotica community? There is a place for you now.
Again.
All hope is not lost.
Right. You know what they did with Tumblr, though, right? They got rid of all the sex, all the kink, all that, but they kept the racism.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense in this political climate.
Yeah, so if you are a Nazi or a white supremacist, Tumblr's for you.
Oh, hear that, everybody? Run!
Flee this place.
Please.
All right, but we talked about Tumblr a lot last episode. We're saddened by the loss, but we're moving forward.
That's how it should be.
You would hope. It's the Christmas season right now. It's after Christmas, but before New Year's. At some, who knows what time. So how was your Christmas?
My Christmas was great. I got a chance to spend it with my Jewish family. I call my Jewish family. They're very proud. I was raised in Islam, so I'm like their little Muslim sister. And together, we are bringing peace to the Middle East.
Wait, so...
I'm just kidding. I don't know what's happening over there.
So you said you're their little Muslim sister?
Muslim.
Yeah. So you are Muslim then?
Well, I was raised in Islam, and now I like to study many faiths.
Okay.
So I'm a little of everything. It's kind of like my career. I'm just sort of a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Not in that way.
No. Wait, which way are you talking about?
I don't know. We were just talking about erotica Tumblr, and
So not that
it just
way.
went from there.
It happens. So obviously you've never listened to this podcast. We just go everywhere with this.
I have listened to it.
You have?
I have.
You're a fan too?
Yeah.
Wow. You hear that, listeners? She's a fan. If you want to be like her and be a fan.
And if you want to be a fan of me, I'm on Facebook under Sara Hussain. I also am on Instagram and Twitter under Kitty2Grace. That's Kitty, like Kitty, the number 2, Grace, Grace. And then I'm on Snapchat under Kitten6915, Kitten 6915, and Sara Hussain is spelled Sara space Hussain.
Okay. So now we know where to find you. We know how to be fans of you.
Yeah.
Why should we be fans of you?
Well, I'm always putting up like modeling photos or just photos of my everyday life, or I'm currently collaborating on some music right now. I'm working with some guy that I connected with on Facebook over in Africa, Jagabon Nation. And we're in the middle of making a song, so that'll be releasing soon. It's going to be called Global Revolution.
So what you're telling me is you're going to be a fully international artist.
I hope so.
I mean, you're working with an international artist already, so
yeah.
So you're going to be well known in America, Africa, just everywhere.
Hopefully, yeah. That'd be awesome.
Do you have any time frame for when we'll be able to hear this?
Well, we're working on the song right now. I'm hoping by next month I'll be able to put it up on my Facebook.
Okay.
And my social medias.
So we'll keep an eye out for that then.
Yeah.
Right.
It's an inspiring piece. It's about uniting, coming together as a globe and just uniting as nations, you know.
So basically, peace.
Exactly.
All about the peace.
That's right. That's what I'm all about.
And we love peace here. We want people happy.
Yeah. I think peace will make people happier.
Hopefully. All right. So we were talking earlier. You're a bit of an anime fan. I mean,
I'm a huge anime fan.
I mean, you're drinking out of a mug of Death Note.
Yes, that was the anime that got me hardcore into anime.
Now, I've known you for quite a few years now, right?
Yes.
Now, I remember at a certain point you went to Anime STL, I believe.
Yeah.
And you went as
Misa.
Yes.
I even made my own little Death Note.
You made your own little Death Note. Did you sign anybody's name in it?
I had I signed people's names. I passed it around. Other people signed names. This was before Trump became president, so there was a lot of Justin Bieber in there.
Wait a second. You passed the Death Note to multiple people? You have their lives. Why would you do that to so many people?
So I used to do a panel, we still sometimes do it. It was with my friend Steven, and we called it the Pervy Sage.
The Pervy Sage, you mean from Naruto?
So Naruto, yes, and it was kind of like a Howard Stern sort of a dialogue feel to it. But we also had like a sexy costume contest, and whoever won got to sit up on the panel with us, and we would play games like whose anime boobs are these. So the winner we would just throw candy at the people who got it right. So we got to throw candy at people.
Well, that's always fun.
Yeah. And one of the fun things that we did was I would pass the death note around, and people would have an opportunity to, sign whoever they want to kill.
All right.
It was very popular. There was a lot of people who wanted to kill a lot of people.
You never think about this, but I guess if the opportunity presents itself, take out the person you just don't care about.
Exactly.
So you love
and even though I'm totally about peace, you guys.
Totally about peace
and harmony.
So what you're saying is you're not like Vash from Trigun. You're not peace and love. You are peace and death. Peace and death.
Peace.
I'm sorry. It'd be death and peace. Death and peace.
Maybe we're giving them peaceful deaths. I don't know. We're doing them a favor until you see the writings of somebody who decided to like kill somebody in a like woodchuck machine or something.
Also, the death note doesn't give people a peaceful death. It gives them a heart attack if you don't specify. That's horrible.
I could put a note in there. Everybody dies peacefully.
No, you don't want to kill everybody.
Well, everybody whose name is in this death note will die a peaceful death unless stated otherwise.
Okay, we can try that. Do you still have that death note?
Yeah.
Have you used it recently?
No.
Okay.
I should.
Oh.
There's some people that do.
Listeners, if you never hear from me again, you know what happened. Also, that means Shinigamis are real, and you should find one and keep it as a pet.
And make sure you give it lots of apples. They like that for some reason. They're very healthy eaters.
Was it all of them that liked apples, or was it just Ryuk?
I have no idea. The other guy never ate.
That's true. That's true. A question about you. How long have you been actually pursuing your career as an artist?
Okay, so there's two parts of me. There's the marketing side. I got my master's degree from Webster University, graduated with a 4.0 GPA. Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you. And
we have super smart people on our podcast.
That's right. All of us are nerds here.
Yes.
Power to the nerds. And I actually just finished a contract job with Energizer. Believe it or not.
With Energizer?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the bunny, keeps going. They're still going.
Well, I hope so. I use their batteries quite often. Wait, that didn't come out right.
Oh, my.
Not for me.
Good thing you're on BDSMler.
I walked right into that. Listeners, if you want to talk about how much I walk into things, you can email us at gothampresspodcast@gmail.com.
I love how you like incorporate like miniature advertisements, right?
Oh, Greedy hates that. He hates it every time I plug the email. He wants it once and never again, so I give it many, many times. I just keep plugging away.
So if you guys remember, I'm Sara Hussain, SaraHussain. I don't think I have I do have a Gmail.
Do you have a Gmail for your professional side?
Yes.
What is that?
It's Sara Grace Hussain @gmail.com. Grace, Grace, just like how it sounds.
All right.
Even though that's my middle name, I will probably be one of the most clumsiest people you ever meet. But I love irony, so...
Irony is great. So you were saying that there are two parts to you.
Yes. So the first one is the marketing and advertising side. And the second part is the singing, modeling, and acting side, the entertainment side.
Okay. How did you decide that you were going to do it all?
Okay, so ever since I was 9 years old, I have always wanted to be a rock star. And I have been taking voice lessons since I was a kid, piano lessons. I tried out for American Idol before. I didn't make it.
Wait, how far did you make it?
Not very far. I was 15. I chose the wrong song. I really did. I chose Pink. You don't try out for American Idol with the Pink. I love Pink, but...
Wait, which Pink song?
Family Portrait, I think.
I don't think I know that one.
I forgot.
It's
can look
okay.
up the lyrics.
It's okay. No, we'll hear some of your amazing singing later in the episode.
That's all right. I'm going to sing for y'all.
But okay, so continue. You were saying.
Okay, so and I did opera camp. So I was very well immersed into like the into music and the performance arts. I've been in choir for years. I'm still part of a church choir called MCCGSL. Let's see, we had a chance to actually perform the national anthem at the St. Louis Cardinals game and the St. Louis Blues game.
Oh, wow.
More than once. Yeah, there's video.
Wow.
There's video on my Instagram of the St. Louis Blues one.
Oh, what's your Instagram?
It's Kitty2 Grace. That's Kitty, Kitty, the number 2, and Grace, Grace.
You had to think about some grace.
That's right. So there's that, and then I started getting more into acting with another church. Actually, they do an original Christmas play. There's always crazy shenanigans. Like they had the first year they caught me with pirates. I was a pirate / lady in waiting to the queen. We were doing a spoof on My Fair Lady, and I was the My Fair Lady. And so I would go back and forth between being like, yes, your majesty, and then switch it to, move your bloomin' arse.
I have never seen My Fair Lady.
Oh, it's so good. It's a great musical.
Which is amazing because I love musicals. No, I am not a homosexual, but I do love musicals.
It's a good one. It's like they're trying to the concept is they were trying to train me. They're trying to iron out my pirateness.
Iron out your pirateness?
Because I was the pirate's daughter / lady in waiting to the queen. So they're trying to refine me into this lady in waiting. But every once in a while, my pirate will come out. And so My Fair Lady's similar, minus the pirate part.
Did you stab people?
No, but I think me pirate daddy did.
Well, as long as you didn't make them walk the gangplank, I think you'll be okay.
I think they did that with some of the guests.
Oh, no.
It's a dinner theater, so it's...
Oh.
I mean, only in certain parts do we really, get the guests involved, but it's so fun. It's so great. They serve lots of food, wine, cider, water.
Nice.
Super fun. And then sometimes they incorporate Vikings. This year, I think they were hungry. Because I was...
They were hungry, so they had Vikings?
No. This year was chefs. We had an old school chef contest. We had Sweeney Todd. He loved his meat pies.
Oh, God. Actually, no, that would have been
Inigo McDonald.
That wouldn't have been Sweeney Todd that loved the meat pies. That would have been, I can't remember the woman's name.
Well, they were in there. It was Inigo McDonald and Sweeney Todd. They were a team. And then, Betty Crocker and Julia Childs.
Okay.
They were a team. And then, Count Lagasse.
Okay, Count Lagasse.
Lagasse and, oh my gosh, I'm blanking.
The Colonel.
No, it was a female.
Female. You didn't win the other.
Chef Girl RD instead of
Girl
Chef
RD.
Boy RD.
Nice.
Lagasse and Chef Girl RD. And I was Martha Stewart / lady in waiting and training.
Wow. You just do it all, huh?
I do. I love it. It's so much fun. I suggest everybody tries to do fun things for themselves all the time.
So, here's my next question. When did you decide that you were going to go ahead and put yourself out there as the singer, songwriter?
This past year, really, is when I really started. I was doing some marketing for a social networking site that connects the entire entertainment industry so that more collaborations can occur. Well, I became part of, this is when the modeling side of me I started to fall in love with the modeling side, and I was part of some of their photo shoots to promote their site. That's how I started connecting with photographers in the St. Louis area, and then we would throw events, and I would connect with videographers, and I would connect with other musicians, and then I was like, this is so much fun. I just want to do this at least as a hobby or something. I just want to, it's just always been a part of me, you know?
So you finally got to do what you love.
Exactly. I'm finally doing what I love. And I'm using, and I love the fact that I have a marketing background too, because it's really been helping me to connect with more people. And that, to me, like, I love the arts. I love technology. I love people. And I feel like all these different areas, even though they might seem different, they all integrate those three things that I love, those three things I'm passionate about. And so I just decided just to combine all of it. And now I'm doing cool things.
Doing cool things, meeting
like
cool
being
people.
on Gotham Press.
Yes. Okay. So we were talking earlier and you were saying that you had a story to tell me. A dick pic story. I asked you to wait till we were recording. Go ahead. What is the dick pic story?
Okay. So one of the things about connecting with all sorts of different people is, as a female, you do get a lot of dick pics. And
I don't think any female in the world could ever relate to that.
Oh, no. Not at all. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Every female can relate to that.
But aren't we as men proper gentlemen at all times?
I love you, Captain Awesome. He has such optimism for this world. You can cut that out. So one of the days, I was getting kind of like, just keep getting all these dick pics, and, normally I would ignore them, but this one day I was in a really trolling mood, and so this guy sent me like a bunch of his dick pics, and so to be funny, I sent him a bunch of dick pics back, different colored dick pics too, so he knows that I was trolling him, and then he would send me a bunch of dick pics, and then I would send him a bunch of dick pics back, and then he would send me a bunch of dick pics, and it just became this entire conversation of nothing but dick pics.
Wow.
And it was a beautiful dick pic conversation filled with many dicks.
Many
of
dicks.
all races. We did not discriminate.
Well,
his side discriminated. It was just his penises.
Wait, he has multiple penises?
I'm sorry, it was his dick pics.
Okay. I was like, wow.
I was very inclusive with my dick pics.
I was going to say.
They were all sizes and shapes and everything.
Actually, one of our former hosts, Fiend, she had an issue with getting dick pics. And so what she would do is she would send back dick pics that were being basically tortured.
Oh!
She would do that, and the guys generally would not send back any more messages.
I should do that next time.
You're just going to find some random...
random, like, cock torture.
It's like, no, I don't want that to happen to mine.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe then they'll start showing, like, even more, like, interesting photos of their cocks being tortured.
Well, here's the thing. If you find that one that really enjoys to have his own tortured, are you going to continue talking?
I have no idea. He might be like, please torture me, mistress.
Oh, my. So then, would you be Mistress Kitty?
Mistress Kitty.
Mistress Grace.
How do I keep forgetting to spell my middle name?
Oh, wow. That is not good.
Grace.
There you go.
In case you're wondering, so I know, like, my name sounds very Middle Eastern. My dad is from Pakistan. My mom and I were both born here in the U.S. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas. Go Cowboys. Sorry.
Nobody cares about those guys. No, I'm kidding.
I'm a loyal fan. I can't help it. They inject you with the love for Cowboys the second you're born in Dallas, Texas.
Wow.
True story. No, I'm kidding. I do love the Dallas Cowboys, though. But, yeah, so I've moved a lot, and the reason my last name's Hussain is because my dad's from Pakistan. And
okay.
He had his last name's Hussain.
Well, that's generally
usually how it goes.
Usually.
Sometimes they do the hyphenated last names.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very much like pro diversity dick pics, pro
diversity in all aspects.
I'm very inclusive in my way. I was born as an inclusive person, so.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, hey, what are you doing for the new year? Like, not for New Year's. Well, we're going to go for New Year's Eve. And also, just what are your plans for the new year for your profession?
So my plans for the new year for my profession is, I guess I'm collaborating on that project. And then I'm also going to be auditioning for a local television show called Local Ambition. I think that's just like, it looks like a show that just kind of makes fun of like modeling reality television shows. So
oh, wow.
I'm really excited for this audition. I just got hit up by one of my friends who's going to be doing podcasts and like YouTube channel, and he wants me to be one of the voice actors for these channel and his little stories. He writes like theatrical stories.
Well, luckily we got you first.
That's right. That's right. You guys are my first like you guys are my first like artist interview since I started my artist page. So,
nice.
Yay. And then let's see. I'm planning on being on one of my other friends' YouTube videos as Misa Misa.
Okay.
We're gonna do a Death Note special.
Nice. Wait, is he going to be light?
I don't know. I don't think he's going to dress up. Or I can ask him. I told him I was dressing up.
You should tell him to dress up as light. Or as Ryuk. One of the two. Oh, remind me when we finish this, I have a picture to show you of a great Ryuk cosplayer back in the Bakersfield area.
Oh, I have to see this.
I'll show you as soon as we finish recording.
Yay. So, yeah, I think, let's see, I had another guy who told me to hit him up in the beginning of January and he's going to see if I could be a part of his music video. So since he's a musician, I might also see if he's interested in doing music together.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the new year.
So as far as your music side, have you put anything out there to the world yet for it? Or
I'm working on it.
I'm
working. I have some videos of me. Like, I have a video of me on my Facebook page singing Adele. And so I have some videos of me doing, like, kind of karaoke type stuff. Okay. But as far as original stuff, I am in the process of that. Global Revolution will probably be my first fully made song.
Okay.
Like, original piece. Sorry. Original song.
Original
song piece.
Okay. All right. And Greedy, you can shove that counter right up your ass because I know you're using it. It's an inside joke. Okay. So one more time, just for the end here, where can we find you out in the world?
You can find me on Facebook at Sara Hussain, SaraHussain. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter. Both are under Kitty2Grace, Kitty, the number 2, and then Grace. I got it this time.
Well done.
And then you can find me on Snapchat at Kitten, Kitten 6915.
Perfect. You know what? You've been a great guest. You know that?
Thank you.
We've been talking about your singing.
Yes.
And it is the Christmassy season. Christmas itself has passed, but it's still the season of love. Do you have anything that you can sing for us on the way out?
Would you guys like to hear Jingle Bell Rock?
Of course.
All right, let's do this. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time. riding in a one-horse sleigh. Snap solo! Take it away, awesome!
Hey there, Gothamites. Thanks for listening. If you're still interested in the Primo Flogger that we're giving away, make sure you email us with your interest in that flogger at gothampresspodcast@gmail.com.